everyone. Have you ever been misunderstood by someone you love? You're not alone. Today, I asked Emily to tell us her story. Before we listen to her story, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe us for more stories.
I'm Emily Carter, and this is the story of how my marriage almost ended because of something that wasn't even true. 2 weeks ago, I signed divorce papers, and this morning, I tore them up. People say marriages don't fall apart overnight. They corrode slowly, like iron in salt water, unseen until the damage is irreparable. But ours seemed to crack in an instant. David and I met in college. He was the charming business major who somehow always managed to be the life of the room without trying. I was the English Lit student who fell in love with how carefully he listened. We married at 25, built our lives brick by brick. Mortgage, dog, career shifts, everything. We were solid, or so I thought. It started with the phone calls. He'd step out of the room, lower his voice, hang up quickly. The messages became more frequent. Then there were late nights at work, missed dinners, the quiet hum of distance growing louder between us. One Friday night, I was washing dishes when I saw his phone light up on the counter. A message preview flashed. "Last night was amazing. Let's do it again." My heart cracked. I didn't open the message. I didn't need to. I was sure I knew what it meant. That weekend, I barely spoke. He noticed. Asked me what was wrong. I told him I was tired. By Monday, I had moved into the guest room. He begged me to talk. I refused. I wasn't going to beg for loyalty, not again. But I didn't leave. I couldn't. Not yet. We still lived together, two strangers avoiding eye contact in shared silence. Then one evening, his best friend Alex dropped by. Alex had been his roommate in college. And though I'd always found him a bit brash, he was loyal. He sat down across from me in the kitchen. "Emily, I need to tell you something. I don't want to hear it. It's not what you think." "Of course not," I snapped. "It never is." He slid a photo across the table. It was a grainy shot of David standing next to a frail-looking woman with a scarf around her head. He had his arm around her. "That's Olivia, David's cousin. Stage 3 lymphoma. She lives in Boston. He's been helping her get experimental treatment. That's who he's been talking to at night. That's who sent the message." She was talking about the hospital support group meeting. I stared at the photo, unable to speak. The ground beneath my rage cracked. "Why didn't he just tell me?" I finally asked. "Because he thought you'd see it as weakness. He wanted to be strong." "And maybe," Alex said quietly, "because he's scared. He didn't know how to say he was hurting." That night, I cried harder than I had in years. The next morning, I asked David to sit down. "I saw the message," I said. "I assumed the worst." He looked away, jaw clenched. "I should have told you about Olivia. I didn't want to bring more sadness home. And I should have asked. I didn't give you a chance." We sat in silence. Then he did something unexpected. He said, "I've been seeing a psychologist. Her name's Dr. Lena Morris." I blanked. "Since when?" 3 months. After Olivia was diagnosed. I needed someone to talk to. I've been trying to hold it together. The next week, he asked me to come with him. Dr. Morris was gentle, direct. "Miscommunication is a common root of conflict," she said. "But beneath it, there's often fear. What are each of you afraid of losing?" We both answered the same, each other. The healing didn't come all at once. It came in soft, unsteady steps. We started walking the dog together again. We made dinner side by side. We laughed, tentatively at first, like relearning a language we'd forgotten. We talked, really talked. 2 weeks ago, the papers arrived. This morning, I tore them in half. I realized that love isn't about always knowing what the other person is doing. It's about trusting who they are when you don't. We are not perfect, but we are real. And we are trying. And that is enough for now. If you've ever stood at the edge of losing something that once felt unshakable, let me tell you, forgiveness is hard. But sometimes it's the only bridge left standing. Thank you for listening to our story.
Thank you for your attention. If you liked the story, please hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe us for more stories.